What's good, y'all? It's old May one who made Sam. Back again for another live demo session. It is October 9th, 2019, and you are watching live demo session number 27. Today I got a track for y'all called You Wouldn't Understand. It's about being misunderstood. I don't know if you can relate to this, but like ever since like a child, like I felt like what if I like really wasn't from here? Like what if I was like an alien or like a Martian or like adopted at like birth or some shit? I don't know if y'all could relate to that. Like I remember having these feelings like ever since I was like 6 years old. It's weird. Like I was standing like in front of the mirror and it felt like surreal to me. Like I couldn't believe like I was actually here. I like materialized in like a physical presence. What's good? Looks like we got a viewer today. I'm just talking about being misunderstood. I would look in the mirror, right, and I would be like, I would like literally like touch my face and and like my arms and everything. I'd be like, damn, I'm really here. Ain't that crazy? That's some wild shit, right? It's me thinking as a 6 year old or whatever. And then like whenever I got into like school and like high school and everything, like I never really like fit in. It wasn't like a perfect mold in any social sphere or or clique or group or anything like that. Yeah, I had friends, and I still do. You know, not as many as one might think, or as probably a lot of people. What's good? We looks like we got another viewer. Thanks for joining us today. We talking about being misunderstood. What up? We got water and T-Ran in this bitch. Yeah, just a vessel, like doing your time right in the universe, and that's a great way to put it. Because sometimes it feels like you're in jail, right? Thanks y'all for joining us today. I'm glad somebody could relate, add in their 2 cents and everything like that. But it's like you did almost like you didn't belong, and I would go like intentionally meeting these other social groups and spheres and like clubs and everything, whether it's at lunch or after or before school or whatever, and throw like myself like out of the way to see if there was like one that I fit in with or related to the most. And what I found was like I kind of related to like all of them, at least to an extent or some degree, but never any of them more than another. And yeah, I just felt like that was an interesting sentiment, seeing that everybody else looked like they had like a place where they belonged, and I've always like yearned for like a sense of longing, like to belong somewhere, like a lot of it has to do with like the way I was raised too, with my psyche. I'm gonna get back onto that, but yeah, well, so I was born in Tennessee, right? And then we moved like all over. We moved to like New Jersey, New York, and then Texas, where I spent most of my life. But we didn't even stay like in the same city until we went to Fort Worth, to Arlington, and then like even after I graduated from high school, to Corpus Christi, and then we went back to Dallas, and then I went to New York last year, and now I'm here in LA. And it just kind of reminds me of like being like at the different tables. It's a variety. It's kind of like a buffet. But I feel like that helps, like having all these different perspectives helps like broaden like your entire perspective of the world, as well. Instead of like just seeing like one picture, um, or one place. I was hanging out with like um, the nerds, the gangsters, the emo people, like the popular kids, the athletes, in high school, like everybody, like really. And I feel like that helps contribute to my to like a better understanding of the world. That's just how I feel. But also with that, I felt like misunderstood. Yeah, so you feel me, water? You feel me? Um, and I like people. I genuinely have like a love for people, but just being misunderstood or having like feeling that you've been misunderstood, um, it kind of leads you like not to trust people, like low key. Like I love people. It's not like I'm the Grinch or nothing like that. I used to be. I've improved. Uh, I believe. Anyway, um, but it's just like because there's that distance or like that barrier, I still have good friends. I like to think so, maybe not as many as a lot of people, but sometimes you just be feeling misunderstood. That's my 2 cents. That's my story on that. I didn't want to like harp too much on that. Um, Before we get onto this track and everything, I want to say it's a Hispanic producer. It goes by the name of La Planta Estudios. So I don't know what that means, like Planet Studio, or something playing. I don't know. It's a dope ass track though. So in my opinion, let me know what you think about it. Make sure you check them out. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and get into it. Some of my influences for this one, definitely the top, Kid Cudi and Tech Nine for sure. Also some Rihanna in there, um, and Bone Thugs. So another good variety as usual. But let's go ahead and get into this. You wouldn't understand. All right. Let me know if y'all fuck with this. Appreciate y'all for joining us today. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let me know if I have a faulty signal too, whether it's after or before. Step in my shoes, these are my truths. Every word you tell me tells me you've been lied to. Look inside, you can probably see right through. That's when I do. If you step in my shoes and see my truths, every word you tell me tells me you've been lied to. Look inside, you can probably see right through. That's when I knew you wouldn't understand. People just want to manipulate you. You wouldn't understand. All you want is the upper hand. What goes on inside? Come on my side. What's on my mind? I wanna die. I wanna commit a homicide. I wanna make somebody's mama cry. Make your blood spill on my knife. Cause mine's hiding lies. Not going how I thought so why. But my glock wide. Give me a penny for my thoughts in every life. Lost, I'm swimming in a sea of doubts and haven't dried off. You're adding to it, so when you ask him what happened to it, might as well said a master fluid. Why you're acting stupid, looking at me like I'm half a human, when it ain't half-ass confusing. Where have you been? You wouldn't understand. No, you wouldn't understand. All you want is the upper hand. You wanna get to know me only so you can control me. That's why doors be closing doors and on me. I make your nose bleed because my flows eat, so don't even approach me. No need to proceed, hold me. That's what you call me, right? You're probably right, but what makes you think that you're qualified? Cause you hang around all the time, you could be dead. Wait, that's a bit of a stretch. Ain't you hold me down till I supposedly down, but who's to set your head straight? The world's on my shoulders and I need less weight or a burden to bear. You still a hit, and when shit hits the fan, there's a turd in the air. And I call bullshit. Are you really that stupid or just foolish? You got a brain, you should use it, but you wouldn't understand. No, you wouldn't understand. All you want is the upper hand. You wouldn't understand. Hey, got another call. But yeah, it sounds pretty much over. It's crazy how people be calling me like right when the song is about to be over. That is so funny. But wow. Anyway, thanks y'all for joining us today. That is, you wouldn't understand. You wouldn't understand. All you want is the upper hand. Yeah. It's old May, one who made sin. Thanks y'all for joining us today. I really appreciate y'all. Um, Maybe y'all can understand. Maybe I need to understand y'all's perspective in order to be understood. Maybe. Maybe. It's my perspective on life. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what you think about that. Talk to me. Leave some comments, you know what I'm saying? Within the description, on here, whatever, all that good stuff. I appreciate you. Good looks, bro. Man, maybe we're closer to bridging the gap between an understanding of ourselves and the universe. That's the goal. That's the intention, right? Yeah. So yeah, like I said, this is live demo session number 27. We run these live demo sessions every day. We're gonna be moving here to Twitter here in the next hour or so. I finished mixing the track. I should have that up within 30 minutes here on SoundCloud, before our Twitter session and everything like that. If you like what y'all heard today, leave me some comments. Share with somebody else who might like it or find benefit in this video as well. Like, comment, subscribe, follow us on all platforms at One Who May Ascend, ONEWHOMAYASCEND. It's with the underscore on Instagram. We do the same thing every day, usually about the same time. Check out that Walk in the Rain music video. It's about being lonely. So being lonely and being misunderstood kind of go hand in hand, you know what I'm saying, right? Yeah. Other than that, y'all stay up. Do what you do. Whatever you do you. After all, is what you do best. This is all May. One May Send over and out. Peace. Love y'all. Have a beautiful Wednesday. Yeah. Have a beautiful Wednesday. You do that.